right now in the morning. I know the lighting is horrible. I just wanted to say hi. We're heading to the gym. It's about 7 o'clock now. We're done at the gym. You can see it right there. I took a shower while I was in there, so I don't wash my hair at the gym, but I do wash my body so that I can go to work and not stink. So I got ready and everything. I've been doing this for the past week and a half now that I've been going to the gym in the morning and getting ready there. It's not ideal, and I don't think it'll be forever. I'm actually hoping that today or tomorrow will be the last day that I have to do this for a while, because I've been in training for work and I had to go in person, but starting, well, I don't know. Today we're taking our final exam, and so I don't know if we have to come in tomorrow or not, but training's pretty much over, at least this portion of it. So then I'll be able to work from home for until who knows when. So we are good now. We're gonna go ahead and head to work. I have some breakfast, but I'm sad because I forgot a spoon, and it's a yogurt like parfait kind of thing that I made, so I have to wait till I get there to eat. But it's fine because I had some protein coffee. Actually still have a good bit left that I made this morning before I went to the gym. So I love Sydney Adams. I think I said that in my last vlog, but I'm gonna keep saying it because I really love her. She makes protein coffee in the morning, and she uses 1UP's caramel toffee macchiato, I think is what it's called. That's the flavor that she uses. Long story short, they didn't have that one in stock, so I was stuck between choosing key lime avocado and banana bread. And I love banana bread. I love bananas. Anything banana flavored, I can't. I don't know. It never works out well. So that was a no-brainer. I wasn't going to pick that one. So I chose key lime avocado, thinking that it would be like super key limey. Like avocado doesn't have much of a taste, so I didn't know how it would taste much like avocado. Well, they somehow managed to make it taste exactly like Play-Doh, neither of the two flavors, and it was disgusting. So I told them I didn't want that one, so they sent me a replacement one, but I had to get like the ISO, so they had a lot more flavors of that one. So this is peanut butter cookie, and I put it with coffee, and it is so good. I'm home now, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the wedding things that I've been working on. My heavens, my dog is yawning. Some of the wedding things that I've been working on lately to kind of catch you up on what's been going on. I've had a lot of big things start happening now that we're getting so much closer, so I've had some vendors reach out, some things to fill out, and a lot of questions that have come up that I didn't think to ask in the beginning. So first things first, I want to share something that I think has been really helpful with keeping up with the gifts that we've been receiving throughout this whole process. I've had my bridal shower so far. Gifts have just been sent to our house from our registry throughout, ever since we basically sent out our invitations. So it's been months that we just here and there get random gifts, and I feel like it's a really nice feature that people can just kind of send them to your house so that you don't have to lug them to the wedding. However, it can become a lot because you kind of lose track of who sent you what and when, and you want to make sure that you get thank you notes out to all those people. So my mom actually got us these for Christmas. These are our thank you notes that we've been using, and I don't know where they're from. They're really cute. Oh wait, maybe pen and pad stationers. I don't know, but they're really cute, and you just fold them, and then they come with envelopes too. So she gifted us a whole bunch of those. So what I've been doing is, once I get a gift, I kind of keep a spreadsheet, so I don't do it like every single day that I get a gift. But once like I get a new group of a couple gifts or so, I will go ahead and write out the thank you notes and then send them, and then I put the check marks in my spreadsheet so that I can check off which ones I've sent thank you notes for. That way I'm able to keep track of it. And also I really feel like our guests appreciate it, hopefully, because they can see that their gift has been received, because when you send it to someone's house, you don't know if it's gotten lost in the mail or, you know, whatever. So it's nice that they see that we obviously have gotten it. Now, a lot of our gifts we are not opening until the wedding, but even those gifts, I can see what we've received through our registry on the knot. It tells us what we received, so I know what to expect to come in the mail. However, we're just not opening them to make it a little more fun. So even though we haven't opened all of them, I still send a thank you note just so that our guest knows that we've received it, and also it's kind of taking a load off after the wedding, so I don't have 200 thank you notes to send. I'm trying to think what else I've been doing to keep up. I've also been making place cards for people as they RSVP. So after we get like a chunk or so of new people, I will go through, and I've been making our place cards on Canva. I started doing it on my Cricut, but then I thought and decided Canva was easier, so I've been printing them out as we go. If you want like a little video or maybe like a TikTok or something on how I've been doing that, I can make one, but it's been really easy, and I've loved the process. So they're turning out really cute. So I've been making them on Canva kind of as we go. That's something else that I have a spreadsheet for. As people have RSVP'd, I have a spreadsheet of our tables that I've kind of been inputting people here and there so I can easily move them. Our venue does give us a website. It's called All Seated, which I'm not sure if it's free or not, but it's free for us through our venue, so maybe you can make an account for free. I'm not really sure, but All Seated, it's awesome. You can kind of create your layout of the ceremony space, the reception space, cocktail hour, whatever you have, and you can put people at different tables, and it's been really nice. So That's what our venue asks us to do, but I just find that doing it in a spreadsheet first has been a lot easier, so I can easily move people and I can see it a little bit better. But I also have been making those place cards as we've gone through. I think I'm going to go ahead and just show you the whole spreadsheet that I've made, that I share with my parents actually. My parents are awesome and they are contributing a good bit to this wedding, so I have this shared with them so that they can see it, I can see it, we can kind of keep everything on the same track and just kind of be transparent with each other. So I'm going to turn you around and show you the spreadsheet and kind of walk you through the pages that I have found to be really helpful and important for while we're planning our wedding. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet that I've made, and it has a whole bunch of tabs down here at the bottom, so we'll go through them kind of quickly. This is just a calendar view of when payments are due. So I started it this year, so we've been engaged for longer than just 2022 at this point, but the end of the payments are coming up, and this is when like a lot of them start to become due. So I kind of just made a calendar and went through and marked the days for my mom basically so that she knows when to send checks in for different vendors and when those things are due. So then another tab down here at the bottom is our vendor information. I'm not going to click on that one just for privacy reasons, but it has every vendor that we have, their point of contact, their address, so we know where to like submit and mail payments, their phone number if need be, and it's just been a great way to keep track of it for me, for my parents, and then also I have to submit this information to our wedding venue, so it's all right there. This next page has to do with our payments. On the side all the way over here, I do have a column for our vendors, but I am blocking that out as well. It's a little chaotic looking. It used to be a lot more organized, but I did come up with a little sheet in the beginning to mark what we've paid for and what my parents are paying for so that we can just kind of see and like keep track of payments. So I have the vendor over here, when payments are due, the deposits that we had to put down. Some of them have like you break it up into multiple payments, so I have those on there as well, when they're due and how much each payment costs. And then I've also color coded, so whether we paid for it or whether my parents paid for it, that's all on here as well. The next tab is our guest list. So these are all the people that we invited, and we actually imported this or exported it, I guess, from theknot.com. So we put all of our guests in the Knot, and then we were able to go through on here and it downloaded all their information, their addresses, phone numbers, all that good stuff. So for this next tab, I know that I'm blocking a lot of it off, but I don't want to show you all the names. But basically at the top here, I made our table, so like table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then our bridal party table. I have all of the people's names going down, and then I've also color coded them. So as I said, I've been kind of making their name cards as we go. If they're blue, that means that I made their name card and they're already in the venue website that we're using. If they're yellow, that means that I put them in the venue website, but I did not make their name cards. So it's just a way for me to keep track, and I can easily like cut and paste people's names as need be to move them to different tables. I have another little tab here for our hair and makeup to keep track of who in the bridal party wanted their hair done or their makeup done, so I just put little check marks next to the people so I can keep track of that for the hairstylist and makeup stylist. And this last tab is the thank you notes that we've been writing, so there's people's names on this side all the way over here, but then I put the gift that we got, so it just kind of goes down and I send that thank you as we get them, and then I don't have any new ones, but once I get a couple of new ones, I'll go ahead and send more thank yous. So aside from that, I've kind of just gotten a whole bunch of emails lately from some of our vendors, like our venue reached out, we're doing our final walkthrough, that's coming up in the middle of March. We have our phone call with our caterer next week actually. Also in March, I'm doing my hair trial, and then middle of April, we're doing the floral, I don't know, not really walk through, but you know, like kind of confirm things with the florist. We're meeting with our officiant one more time. I think in March is when we decided on that. So lots of big things are happening soon, all really exciting things. But my venue, they are really, really organized, I must say. And they have sent this entire like shared folder on Google Docs for us to go back and forth with documents. So I had to submit our wedding lineup, like how we're gonna walk down the aisle. And they have all this stuff for decor. Like they will do everything for us. And they even went down to the detail of asking like, what cars are we gonna bring that we want stuff to be loaded back into at the end of the night, because they will put all of it back in there for me. So like I have to have a car for my decor, and I tell them like the license plate number and what the car looks like so that they can just take the decor, shove it in that car. Gifts, alcohol, you know, all that stuff, like where do they want it to go. So it's been really, really nice, but it's just a lot of things to think about, but it's been really, really helpful. So those things are kind of like popping up now, and so now I have some questions to ask some vendors. I reached out to my DJ recently because I had all these questions about like, do you supply wireless mics? Do you have wireless speakers? Do you have indoor outdoor speakers? Those kinds of things. So lots of questions, but it's been good, and I've really been enjoying like doing these little finalizing things. So we are right now up to 154 guests, I think, that are coming. Our RSVP deadline was was February 1st. And of course, there's always going to be those stragglers. I think we are still waiting on, I want to say it's about 15 people, give or take right now. I'm pretty sure most of them are going to decline. I feel like that's kind of the people that are left. I feel like those are just decliners for the most part. But yeah, so we should have our final guest count somewhere around 150, 160. A really good number. I'm happy because we now fit in the venue, but we also don't have to get a bus to do parking, because that was one thing our venue said, was if we were over 175, we'd have to get like a shuttle because they don't have enough parking. So we don't have to do that anymore, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work, and then I will show you a couple more things like our wedding songs that I've been working on, and then some of the table stuff that I've been doing too. We are just on a little bit of a wedding roll right now, so I'm gonna keep it going. I know this lighting's weird. Let me see. A little better. Okay. So I ordered our like getting ready outfits for me and the girls from Shein. I mean, it's inexpensive when you have a lot of people to buy it for. Definitely a good option. Not the best quality clothes ever, but I thought they were really affordable, and I think they're going to be really cute together. So let me show you. I'm just going to pull out one of them. I got them in different sizes. That was the thing. I asked the girls what sizes they are. They all told me, but Shein, like the way that these came, they come in sets. They might be a different size on the top than they are on the bottom. I tried to do what I could. I also know that Shein kind of runs small sometimes it runs really big. It's all just a game. So I did what I could. I figured the girls can kind of swap tops and bottoms as needed, but they come in sets of one full size. So they are these cute little short sets. I'll show you the shorts first. So I got them in this blue, and then they have a little tie around the waist so they can be adjusted if need be. And then they come with this top, so it's just a flowier, I think this is called, it's a pajama set or a lounge set, but it's just a flowier top. And I loved this because it has a v-neck and there are no buttons. It's actually just like a plain v-neck. I thought that was really important because when you're getting your hair done and your makeup, like you don't want something that's going to be tight around here if you have to pull over your head and then like mess up your hair. So these will be a lot easier to get off. They have a wider neck. So super, super cute. I love them. And they're short sleeved. It's going to be April. Hopefully it's not a really cold day, but this is what we're wearing. So I got, what did I get? 8 of these, one for each girl. And then for me, I wanted to wear something white, but I really don't love all white. I do still kind of want to see if I can find like a robe or something to go over this, and I'm fine with a white robe. But anyway, I wanted to still kind of match them. I thought it would be cute in our pictures. So I found these pajamas. So they're white and blue. I don't know. I think they're cute together. So these are the shorts. They're just white with this blue detail, and they have little frills at the bottom, which are so cute. Kind of see-through, so are these, to be honest, but I think if you just wear the right underwear, you'll be fine. And then the top that comes with mine looks like this. It's the same pattern, little flowy like tank top, and then I think the straps are super cute. And then I got slippers for all the girls. I think that I showed you them already. If I didn't, they're definitely in a TikTok. My username on TikTok is HannahLouise429 if you're interested. Something else that I did also do though is get earrings for the girls. I thought that getting like some piece of jewelry that they could wear would be really fun. I'm letting them kind of be, I don't want everyone to be uniform. I want everyone to have a lot of different stuff going on. Everyone's wearing a different dress, just the same color. So I just didn't want everyone to look the same. So I got, I think it's three, maybe actually four different kinds of earrings. They're all from Shein. Once again, they're not anything like super nice, but they'll look pretty, I think, with our dresses and stuff. So I know it's super bright, but what I did was I took the earrings off of the little card that they come on, and I had these flower petals from when I asked them to be my bridesmaids. I put them like in the cup that I gave them. So I just kind of made them into a flower, and I used a piece of burlap on the back to kind of like give them a little sturdiness, and then the spokes poked right through. And so that's how they're going to be displayed. I'll kind of like sit them, I think, on their outfit or wherever, something like that, at the table when we're getting ready. So that's one pair that I got. And then I also got ones that look like this. So these ones just have little pearls on them. And then these ones also have the little pearls, but they're also more silvery. So I feel like they tie both of them together. And then I did have to get one clip-on pair. I have to like figure out how I want to display them a little bit better, but I have a friend who does not have her ears pierced. So she got these ones. These ones are from Claire's, but they have the pearl and the silver. So I thought they would still look really cute and match well. So I have a personal preference about music at weddings. My dog's looking at my camera. I don't love when they just kind of like fade out. Like I know that DJs know to read the room, and like it doesn't always take 3 minutes or however long a song is to like walk down an aisle or to like do a first dance, whatever, you know. I understand that sometimes like we don't take the whole time, so we need to cut it short. I don't like the sound though of when it just kind of like fades out. Like they just kind of wait till everyone does what they need to do, and then they just kind of fade out the music and like stop it mid-song. I am someone that like wants to plan for it to only be this amount of time, and then the song needs to end. Like, we're gonna finish the song, but we're gonna make it the proper amount of time. So I've taken it upon myself to go ahead and like cut my music so that it will work out that way. And that's just part of me being a little bit of a control freak, and I'm really praying to God that it works out well. But let me show you what I did. Okay, so basically I use iMovie for all of this. This is what I edit my videos on, and this is how I'm making my music. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna show you is our first dance song, and our first dance song is Cover Me Up by Morgan Wallen. However, I was very specific with the version I wanted. There's a live version, it's like a recorded live version of him that's on YouTube, so I wanted that. So the first thing that I did was go to YouTube, and I just have another random song up right now. So let's say you wanted this song. All I did was copy the link up in the bar, and then I just Google YouTube to MP3 converter, and all sorts of different websites pop up. This is just the one that works best on my computer. I don't know if you can see, but it's called Online Video Converter. I don't even know if this is legal, but this is what I do. I put the link in the bar, and then you just press start, and then it will convert it into a downloadable MP3 file, and then you can download it to your computer. It normally is then added like right to my iTunes, and then I can use it in iMovie. So basically I do that for any song that I want to use if I can't like get it on iTunes. I don't know how to download from Spotify, if that's even an option, so I go the route of converting things from YouTube. Sorry, I feel like I shake the camera so much when I just hold it, so I'm gonna set you up here. But anyway, my rule of thumb for timing wise is kind of like 2 minutes. So for every special dance song that we have, I wanted it to be 2 minutes. The only exception there is like our processional and like recessional song. So like our first dance, George and his mom's dance, and then mine and my dad's dance. So all 2 minutes. So keeping that in mind, I then had to kind of cut the clips from the song to make them sound good still, but cut out some parts that make it longer than 2 minutes. But that's really how I do it. I will say that the one tip you have to have for iMovie is that you have to have like a video part to it. So I just put like a white background. It's just a plain piece of white that you literally get up here in the backgrounds tab. And then the one thing you have to remember to do when you're done is when you go to save it and you click export file, you want to change the format right here. I don't know if you can see the format. Normally it's in video and audio, but you can just save the audio, so then there is no video to go with it, and it's literally just an MP3 file. So that's kind of how I made my songs. So for our processional, for my song with my dad for our dance, and then also for our reception entrances, we're gonna have a bunch of songs together. So I did the same kind of thing for that one. I just downloaded all the song files and kind of put them together so that I think that it sounds good. And I'm really proud of how everything's turned out. I just feel like it's a little more special because I made it, and it's not something that other people have used before since I've made it, and it just makes it kind of fun, and I know that it's perfect. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed getting some updates on the wedding planning and some tips if you are trying to plan your own wedding as well. I'm so excited that we're getting so close, and I can't wait to be sharing all these big things that are happening now with you. It's so exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!